To be a spirit in this crooked land takes a special man raised from there. A water walker serving with no ties in man. I need a Christ-sized soldier ready for war. If it's my soul that you really want, let it be told that I prayed all night till the storm was gone. Only the visions of your presence kept my fight so strong. And I ain't mad if you wanna leave my sin runs long, cause I done done a million things to my beats for years. And I ain't talking about no black, white, brown tears. Talking about the little kids that we all used to be. Never understood the passion till I met the real Jesus. Frees us from our past and present. Reveal the message to this world till I make it to heaven. I gotta preach it to this lost, sick, blind, and wretched. From the soul. We like Jesus with skin on. He gon' teach you from the soul. Doing it together. Really wanna let you know. Jesus. Ain't nowhere we can go. Transforming people. Transforming people. To the King, take you home. Without Jesus, you can't do nothing. Really want you to go. Transform me singing from my soul. Coming from the soul.
For me, to be the presence of Christ means to show up. It means to model what Jesus models for us. He didn't be God from a distance. He became one of us. And I think this ministry really has taught me that I can't show up with agenda or with program, but I have to show up as another human being, person to person, walking through life on a journey together.
You know, when we follow God in His presence here, we realize that several things happen. We experience love, and other people experience love. We need faith, and other people need faith. We learn that in relationships, that's where that happens. I need love as much as you need my love. And the longer I've been here, the more I realize that this ground is level. I'm just like everybody else, and everybody's just like me.
I remember driving through this community when we first moved in, and I remember experiencing something really powerful. My heart was beginning to really break, and I realized that there was this connection with the presence of Jesus Christ and how He was informing my heart about the things that broke His heart. And it was then that I began to start saying, I think what we need to be as the body of Christ is people that see the things that maybe we haven't been challenged to see or taught to see, or maybe actually by our culture have been taught not to see. These poor neighborhoods, these disenfranchised families, these distressed families of urban Phoenix. And as I started to see them more and more, I started to realize that this community was breaking my heart.
6 in the morning and we gon' ride till we do or die. Fly with the homies cause we cry with the homies. And we rise on up and hit the sky. Praying that Jesus change our name.
Involved with this gang called Westside, over at 12th Avenue. I used to be involved with those. Some of my homies back in the days. But I'm not involved with them now because I found a better way to deal with stuff. I don't need my homies to deal with stuff like that. Just like Irene said earlier, man, God's always gonna be a bigger person. And he's always gonna be bigger than everybody. So it took me a long time to realize that, but I realize that now.
My mom always did drugs since way before I was born, and still is a drug addict, and that's something I don't want for me, for my kids, for their kids. I don't want my kids to even know what that is.
I started going, around 9 years old. I first went because Kid was going by for all these crazy people my brother was going and stuff, and I was like, I want to go see what it's all about. And I started going. I loved it. I was like, dang. So it was either be at home, in this dirty home, or and watch my mom get drunk with all her friends and then end up fighting and blood later, or go to church where there's fun and these people just loving on you, not caring who you are, what color of skin you are, if you're dirty or whatever. So I'd rather go there.
At a young age, I knew who God was, but growing up, he just seemed to be another person that was eventually gonna leave me hanging, I became involved with drugs, gangs, eventually went to prison. I didn't know where I was going, where I was heading. All I know is everyone around me was dying, everyone, going to prison.
I came from a house where
Their love didn't mean anything. I was being abused by my stepdad sexually, and for a very long time. I guess coming from that, coming to Neighborhood and Open Door was awesome because it was my safe haven.
And all the things that I remember is just being a kid, you know, coming out and having fun, and you know, just like every other kid, you know. You have the block, and it's hot, you know. You got cops all over, and you got drug dealers, and you got the gangs, and you know, initially you see a drive-by here and there every other day, you know. But you get used to it, man.